Should we do our list? What do you think?
Let's do our list.
Let's do our list. Our list is, and it comes from, I took a picture of it. I think it was Duck Duck Chef who came up with this one. But it is top 3 sports. So
Olympic sports.
Presuming the Olympics let normals like us in, the top 3 sports we normals would want to participate in the Olympics. So, it did come from Duck Duck Chef in the Discord. Sports Brewery in the Discord. Who wants to start? I can start.
My number 3.
Go for it.
Trampoline.
It's literally
You
my
think your
number 3.
Think your knees would hold up?
I've been to enough of those parks. I'm a parent. I've been to trampoline parks.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of an ACL tear.
Nope.
You confront me with an Achilles tear, I'm a little scared. ACL, I'll eat that shit for lunch.
Listen,
Like a Chipotle bowl.
you listen here, brother. Trampoline's also my number 3. I will put on those fancy socks with the little nubs on them.
Grippy socks.
The grippy socks. I'll put on those grippy socks and I'll tramp all day long, baby. And I'll win a fucking medal. I'll bring back medal for the USA trampoline team, boys. Let's go. Anybody can trampoline.
Like I said, at the risk of a knee blowing out was my concern.
The bigger risk is breaking a neck, I'm pretty sure. Like trying to do a flip on those things, like I would break my neck. All right, Steve.
All right, my number 3, I just do like the 10-meter pistol like that cool guy from Turkey. Because at least I can look cool doing it.
You know, like, I think everybody who did that event looked cool. Like, because they look cool, but they look cool in their own way, right? Because, like, you had that guy who's just like, whatever.
And you go cyborg style with all the weird glasses and stuff.
Or that one dude who was like sideways, like pointing like this. Like, everybody looked cool, man. I love that. Like, that was one of the big takeaways for the whole Olympics for me, was that sport.
Plus, I also think I could hit the target, at least.
Could you?
I have fired a handgun before.
Have you seen?
I think I might not be able to hit bullseyes, but I could hit the target.
Have you seen how, like, actually far away the targets are for the shooting events? Like, because
10 meters isn't as far. It's the fucking archery shit that's insane how far away they are.
I know. Like, did you see the video of that too?
Archery,
like they do close-ups on everybody in archery, but then if you actually like pull back, it's like the opposite end of a football field. It's crazy.
They're 80 yards away on a football
crazy.
field.
That is so far.
Yeah.
All right. 3's from the chat. Booble says swimming.
A little generic.
You would drown. Yeah. And WCP says high dive. Yeah, no, we've talked about swimming before, Booble. Like, you would get tired in 30 seconds and not want to do it anymore and probably drown. Like, I'm saying. People just can't swim like that. Normals can't swim like that. All right, what's your 2, King?
My number 2, distance plunging. Are you familiar with distance plunging?
Please explain the sport. As you know, I don't watch sports, so. You know.
It's like if you're running into a pool from ground level and you jump as far out as you can into the water. That's distance plunging.
That's a thing.
It's just very attainable. It's just a thing. I'm just saying, it's a realistic thing.
All right, no.
I've jumped into a pool before. Have you?
I support you. Yes.
Have you?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yes.
I need to pin you down on that. Have you? Have you ever jumped into a pool?
Yes.
Okay.
I've jumped off the diving board at Sheldon.
Now you're just bragging. That's different competition.
Thanks. No, you do have to be elite to swim in Sheldon's pool, as we all know. So
they do check your FICO score when you go in.
Actually, I think the fucking better one's at Willamette now.
It is.
If we're being honest, that shit's legit.
My number 2.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm looking for the easiest, for the way I don't get hurt. So I'm going to do the high jump because I get to land at just a nice cushion.
I just like picture you just like running and diving forward.
Just dive on a nice cushion.
Yeah.
I'll be like those old those old timey videos of the guys that just like try to jump over it like it's just standing there.
Exactly.
Right.
No, like when high jump first started, you literally just run straight and then jump over it, like forward.
Yeah, they landed on like cinder blocks.
This Dick Fosbury, you know, like what a loser. Like
I don't know. It's like, man, maybe we should give these guys like something to land on so they don't hurt themselves. Like, no, we're good.
What a nerd.
This is the aughts. They'll be fine.
What a nerd.
They're dead. They're gonna die at 34 anyway, so they're good.
Of consumption.
Mm-hmm.
My number 2 is 3-on-3 basketball.
Ooh.
I think
You're blowing out your Achilles. That's done.
Watching what we saw from our own Team USA, I feel like I could do some damage. I have
Give them a glimmer of hope.
Give her a glimmer of hope. You saw me. I mean, we've all played Underbridge. We all know how it goes. I can school some random Mexican dudes in the wit. I can take on some random Mexican dudes in Paris. You know what I'm saying?
Eduardo Nahara is not random, sir.
He ain't walking through that door. Tell you that much.
He might be.
He might, actually. I don't know. Anyway, number 2's in the chat. WCP says shot put. I mean, we can all throw rocks, you know, like. And Booble says water polo, and he says before you. He says
I was actually drowning.
He says before you talk shit, I played a bit in high school. That shit is more violent than football. Okay.
Yeah, it just sounds very unpleasant to play.
It sounds awful. Yeah,
It sounds terrible.
Even seeing like the goalies just get like blasted in the face constantly.
Hell
And
yeah.
you're sitting.
Oh,
They have to
baby.
just sit there and tread water the whole time, just get crushed.
Speaking of treading water, what's your number 1, King? Sorry.
My number 1, it's been in and out of the Olympic Games, but it's ballooning.
Hot air ballooning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just connect it to some hot air and just, or I think it was gas actually, and you just let it go.
The Hindenburg that shit? Is that what was going on?
Yes, but they did stop using that after. But yeah. Ballooning, because I can turn a nozzle.
Yeah.
Again, attainable.
I thought you said gooning. It's also attainable.
Very attainable.
This guy doesn't know Cole Hocker, but he knows gooning. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. He's online. It's just not for sports, folks.
All right. My number 1.
Internet history.
My number 1 is going to be an Olympic sport in Los Angeles for the first time, and that is flag football. King, baby! I can throw a
Do you think
football.
they'll actually send NFL players? Any of them? Like, I'm not talking Tyreek Hill. Like, that's nonsense. But Marquez Valdez-Scantling, could he line up against countries and just? I mean, in 4 years, that's not realistic. But you know what I mean. Like that. In 4 years, could Kadarius Toney just be told, "Run straight"?
Yeah.
You're playing the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Just run straight.
Get like Marquise Goodwin. You know?
Yeah, just run a little, just little 5 yard in and spin. I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think they would have to because didn't like the under 18 American team lose to Japan in fucking football?
They lost to multiple teams this
Yeah.
year in that tournament. Yeah.
So yes, we better not see any
But the
USFL arena guys.
In fairness, the stupid thing about that is the Americans had to send 18 and unders, and other countries could send like people up to like 22 or something. Which again, we should not lose in our own sport.
Yeah.
But if it's a 22-year-old dude against a 17-year-old dude, I mean, I
there's a big difference between college age,
it is a big difference.
college age, and high school age.
But don't get me wrong. I wrote all those superintendents at the high schools those kids played at. Told me, get out of here. They're an embarrassment to our country. They're a disgrace.
Go on,
I don't want them. Yeah, send them back over the country. Where's that Borisar Comlet? Kick them on the other side. Get tough on crime. Because that was a crime against humanity is what I saw.
Crime against America right there.
Not lose to Japan 42-18 in football. That's our sport. We can't get bombed. We bomb them.
This is me walking away from that one.
Oh, we did. I didn't say I'm not gonna spike the ball and say.
Did we all do our threes or ones?
I got my number. I got my number one.
Yeah.
And I think I might be able to medal at this too, and that is fencing, because I don't even think they know how to score it. Also, and I think I would come in they wouldn't know what I'm doing. They would have no chance.
You'd be like a Three Musketeers chocolate bar commercial from 1994.
Just wheeling it up and
I could see it.
I'd just be jumping all over the place. They didn't know what to do.
But you have a thin curled mustache as you did.
I would have to. Yes.
I picture you as Dustin Hoffman in Pan fencing.
Mm-hmm.
Good form, Peter. Good form.
I don't know if I could get that twirl Hoffman has is next level. I don't know if I can.
We all know our limitations.
Yeah,
it's great when you can see that in a minute.
Yeah,
it's healthy.
Yeah,
I think I would have to go. I think I have to go the soul patch, the long soul patch with the long mustache. I don't think.
Oh, so you're a member of Buck Cherry.
Yes.
Buck Cherry.
That's what I have to do.
Where
the fuck did that reference come from?
It came from the other day. Took it around.
Like, what?
Crazy match.
That's like the most
moment, man.
On a podcast full of obscure references, that one
pretty bad.
That's pretty.
Do you remember where you were in July of 2008? Because let me tell you, Buck Cherry really had a month.
Shit, that might have been like 04.
It was. Oh, yeah. I think I'm thinking of the Plain White Tees by saying 2008. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Hey there, Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah, and the person that I used to know who just vanished on everyone. Yeah.
You actually might be thinking of the Go Go Go's. They're one where they're on the treadmills. That video.
Look at Ski. Like Ski just has to top you with obscure references, doesn't he? Like he just can't let it go.
Yeah, I'm blanking on that one.
I'm trying to get his year right. He's saying the 2008. I don't think it was Buck Cherry.
No, try not to age me too much by saying 2008. Thank you for removing the carpet or the cloak of it being aged. Old. Sorry, I was trying to do a thing. So it's an audio medium. Just let it lie.
We're a video medium now. They know.
We are? On what?
Twitch.tv/abrog87.
Fuck is a Twitch? Fuck is a Twitch? Back in my day, a Twitch was just, a little twitch in the eye when you saw your enemy from 15 feet away at a bar.
One's from the chat. WCP says 10-meter pistol or skeet shooting. Booble says javelin. Throw a stick. Damn right. Throwing sticks, throwing rocks, like that's where the Olympics were built, man. So
sounds like Booble wants to go to the Highland Games more the Olympics, where
that's
you
what
just
it sounds like
chucking rocks and big pieces of wood.
Yeah, throwing those logs. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Booble says honorable mention speed walking. That's I gotta say, like, that's the most ridiculous looking sport maybe.
Oh,
I've
the
ever
aesthetics
seen.
are terrible.
It's
that
crazy.
Sport.
It's crazy.
The hips and the shoulders.
I don't know if I have the hip movement to be able to speed walk.
Oh, you
do.
Like,
throw their hip out every time they move.
Yeah. Listen, half of life's whole mission is in your hips. I believe in your hips. Yeah. You have rotors in your hips. You got liquid in your hips. They're very fluid.
Get chubs in your ear, man. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. Yep. Yeah. If you don't support yourself, let us support you and build you up. Yeah. You got this, man.
When you dance, can you move your hips?
I can, but it hurts.
Okay. Yeah,
well, never mind then.
You might be a lot of things that still hurts.
Yeah, none of us said breakdancing. Booble says. First of all, as WCP said, it's breaking, not breakdancing. Yeah. I mean,
it's in our blood. We should be able to get bronze at least.
It's America. Yeah.
As a random aside, before you kind of probably put a bow on this,
yes.
Is it weird? I know it's not a first time thing, but it always weirds me out where there's still like 4, 5, 6, 7 days left in the Olympics, and American Olympians are back home in the States doing their like victory tour in their hometown or their college or town, wherever it is. Do they go back? Like, do they get a flight back? They're just like, you want to know what? I don't want to sleep in the village for another 7 days, but I will do another 19-hour flight.
Probably, like, because closing ceremonies they have to be back for. But
do they?
But like, but if you win a gold, it's like, yeah, go on your media tour and get your money.
If you win,
right?
yes. I think if you don't get gold, just go bum around Europe for those 7 days. It's like, but yeah, go make your money.
Trust me, it's probably not bumming around. I got to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, have you not seen all the posts and stuff of these Olympic athletes? Like, I can't afford my rent. There's been other people like, oh, I'm going there and getting like all my health shit taken care of because it's free. It's like USA, NCAA, man.
Doing great. We're doing great.
The best. We the best. Because I saw there was a skateboarder. There was a skateboarder who's been back in the States for like 7 days doing his tour. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. You were there for like were you in like the pre-Olympics, like before the opening? I just thought it was weird.
Like skateboarders too, like they're like, he's probably rich, and so he probably just goes to France all the time. And
maybe. Yeah, I never heard of the guy. I don't watch sports.
Good for you. We're on